Hello everyone, it's Diecast. We're back, and as you can see, we've done a little bit of work with the diorama again. So we're giving this a try, just for something different, because I like to make things hard on myself and try a few things different. But we've painted the base now, and I don't know if it's done yet or not, but we threw it together real quick. So we've also kind of leveled it out so the cars won't roll around like the last one. And in this video, we got some Maisto cars to look at. These were cars that got set aside as lots came in over the last year, and I think they're all Maistos in here. I don't know. We'll find out. They're in little bags, and I haven't really looked at them much, so we'll see what we got. This one's a Jaguar X something. It's an XJS V12. These little Maistos can be really nice, and I think a lot of it is you'll see different models than what you would see with Hot Wheels, and you could see that they're pretty nice. Let me lock my white balance here so I don't screw that up. They're really pretty nice. They've got a little bit of suspension in them, but that Jaguar, that's a nice car. Next up, Ferrari Testarossa. Not sure you would take your Ferrari out into the wilderness like we've got here, but maybe it's a photo shoot. So Ferrari Testarossa with the Ferrari symbol there on the front. Another very nice car. This next one is it's a Mercedes, but I can't read what it is. Well, it's a Mercedes. I don't want to waste any more time looking at it. Mercedes. Mustang Mach 3. I'm not sure I like this one. Matchbox has a version of this car too, and I'm not really fond of that particular car. That one's been smashed, by the way, if you're trying to figure out why that windshield's so low. The nice thing about the Maistos is they'll almost always have the name of the car on them. Here's a Hummer H2 concept. That guy looks like he'd be right at home in that wilderness. Another Hummer, I think. This is another Hummer H2. Same model, just with the back end. Maisto, if you're from someplace they don't get them, are kind of the Hot Wheel competition, along with Matchbox is owned by Mattel, but Maistos tend to be sold side by side with the Hot Wheels. Here's a I'm not sure what that is, sidestepper truck. It's got some little bit of rusted axles on it. They tend to be really pretty detailed. The castings themselves are usually really nice. The wheels tend to be kind of Little fire truck. Sometimes the wheels can really leave something to be desired. Yeah, these are all Maistos. They make a number of different things. They make remote control cars. They make large scale cars. They make a lot of motorcycles and trucks. And the area that they sell from, at least from my Walmart, is about the same size as the Hot Wheels. Here's a little dump truck. This one's kind of cool. Not a ton of information on the Maistos. I think they're kind of considered a little bit lower end. And they just tend to be all over the place. So here's a Tonka 2000 Hasbro Maisto Volkswagen Beetle. That's what's on the bottom of it. If you're wondering where I got all that from. On the bottom it'll say Hasbro, Tonka, it's everything. This guy's kind of trashed. I didn't notice that. This is a Chrysler Sebring, except he's been in an accident. He doesn't have a windshield. Here's a little Prowler. We have a lot of these. I think that's the only one we have in yellow. What's this? This is a Buick LaCrosse with crazy funky tampos. I wouldn't consider the tampo work on the Maistos to be great. Here's a Piranha. I think somebody shot through the windshield on that. somebody tried shooting the driver in this one. You can see different rims, different kind of stylings on the cars. But overall, this guy really has been loved. Here's a Ferrari 348 TS, but somebody's gotten a hold of him. They wanted some racing stripes on that one. Here's a real nice, this looks like a Viper, yeah. Dodge Viper. Real nice casting. Here's another one. Another Dodge Viper. This one has had, somebody thinks the same thing we do. They wanted brake lights on that one, so they painted them in on that Viper. We get, yeah, you guys have probably been watching the show for a while. We get these lots in, and they're usually pretty big, so you don't know where they come from. It could be one person's set of cars. It could be tons of people all grouped together. It's funny to see what people have done to their cars, like what's important to them. Painting in brake lights, painting racing stripes, stickers, putting their initials on them so nobody steals their cars. That's a nice one. What is that? That is a Dodge. Dodge. It's got E on it, just as I was saying that. It's got E on the bottom. Dodge. Here's a Chevrolet SSR. Tonka Hasbro. I am assuming that Maisto is owned by the same company that owns Hasbro and Tonka. I really don't know, because they seem to do a lot together. Cadillac Owen Concept, used under license, 2002. Nice one. And you're not going to see these cars, some of these cars you won't see in other lines. 97 Corvette. We used to have a 97 Corvette. Some little emergency vehicles. These have gotten more use. 2000 equipment truck. And this one's an equipment truck too, I think. Yep, another equipment truck in yellow. So just while I'm doing this, I'll give you a little bit of information on Maisto. Is this one a Maisto? Yeah, this one's a little army truck. He'll look right at home in that background. Like I mentioned, they're sold as Walmart. They sell them a lot of times under adventure wheels, so they may not have Maisto on the card or on the card, but usually it'll be on the car. They also tend to sell them in pretty cheap packaging, so you're not going to get any like collector type chat packaging a lot with the Maistos. They do sell kind of premium lines, and I do have some of those. I'll show you in the next few videos. We picked up a few. Sorry about that, my camera's battery died. So I don't know where I stopped, but I was talking about Maisto. Maisto is the name of a Chinese company. It's the American name. So, and I'm not sure I know what the real name of the company is. But also there really isn't much of a collector item market for these smaller Maisto cars. You can find them, and on eBay they tend to go for a little bit more than Hot Wheels because they tend to cost a little bit more. But you really gotta. I just don't know a lot of people that really collect the small Maisto cars here in the U.S. A little van, some little vans here to finish up with. We've also got this nice little truck. This is a Ford, right? Yeah, Ford F-150. There you go. Ford F-150. So those are most of the Maistos that showed up. That's probably in the last, oh, I don't know. It's been a while. Like I said, we don't see a lot of them. I got a bunch of superhero Maisto cars that I think are in the next video. So we may take a look at a few more Maistos. And then, like I mentioned, we've got some collector market Maistos, and we'll take a look at those. So I guess we got a few more Maistos here coming up. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.